Hi everyone, Karen Slater here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting. Your spiritual guidance and insights this week are for Monday the 2nd of July through to Sunday the 8th of July 2018. And I just cannot believe that we are already at the middle of the year. And I really feel, especially with a lot of the energetic upgrades and the shifts that are happening on the planet at this time, with so many planets going into retrograde over the next couple of months and coming into alignment, I really do feel that this is a time, and especially in Australia, we're coming into the cooler months. It's a time for us to really reflect on what were our intentions for 2018. Take some time this week to really look back at where you were at the start of the year and even towards the end of last year. Last year 2017 was a really big year. It was a huge year for change and transformation. And it was a 1 year. And so now we're in a 2 year, numerologically, make up the words, in 2018, which really is still an opportunity for us to be implementing our new cycle of what it is that we're wanting to bring into our lives. And so I really am feeling that for this week, take some time to look at where you were at the end of 2017, what your intentions were coming into 2018, and just reflect on where you've maintained your intentions and have a look at perhaps where you've let things go, because we do change. And if we set an intention at the beginning of the year, that is set based on who we are at that time. And if you think about how much has happened already in 2018, and even energetically there's been so many changes, you are now different. You've changed to who you were at the start of the year. And so it's good and important for us to revisit our intentions, because they may no longer serve who you are now. What fitted you in January 2018 is not going to fit you now. And I think it's important to continuously evolve and grow with our intentions. It doesn't mean that we don't meet them. It's not a failure in any way. I don't like the word fail. To me, I feel that if you set your mind to do something and it doesn't actually work out the way that you intended, then that is an opportunity for self-reflection and growth, to say, right, what I intended actually did not serve me. And this has been an opportunity that's presented to me to reveal to me where I need to recalibrate with my intentions of who I am, to recalibrate with where I'm not in alignment. And alignment means you have I see this is the little me. And then there is the big me, which is my soul self. And then that my soul self is connected to the source of all that is, which is the huge me. So really it's subconscious, higher conscious, super conscious, if you want to look at it that way. Higher self, higher consciousness, God consciousness. And so I feel that that's what's being in alignment is, does what I'm doing right now bring me joy? Does what I'm doing right now fill me up? Or am what I'm doing right now draining my life force energy? Is what I'm doing or the situation that I'm in right now making me unwell? And how am I facing my day? If you're at a point where you are struggling to face your day, then it's time to look at, okay, can I change the situation? If not, can I change my mindset about the situation? And I love, I always say to myself, well, can I change this right now? No, I can't. Okay, what about this can I accept right now, and how can I change my thinking about where I'm at right now? And that always has been very useful to me when, we're in a time of great transition for many of us at the moment. And that could mean that, you're looking at transitioning through your work, you're looking at transitioning in going to work, or perhaps you're wanting to step more into a spiritual based life. But whatever it is that you are doing right now is perfect for you, for the learnings and the understandings that are coming to you at this time. And so always look for the learning. If something crops up for me that's unexpected, or frustrates me or annoys the hell out of me, I will actually sit there and go, okay, what are the learnings? What do I need to learn from this situation? What is there for me to learn in this moment? And that is when, and then of course I always go within, because, you know, we get very busy in life, and time, you know, there is that sense within many of us at the moment that things are speeding up. And so it's important to maintain our daily practices. And when we get very busy in life, we can let that slide. You know, oh, I'm too busy to do my morning meditation, or I'm too busy to do my evening journaling. And these are the things that keep us in touch with our higher self and keeping us, you know, in check with where we're at. Because so many of us can so easily bury our emotions and not acknowledge how we're feeling about situations or what we're thinking about situations. So it's important to recalibrate as often as you can, but especially now that we're at the midway point of 2018. And then look at, okay, what is my focus going to be for the rest of 2018? But be gentle with yourself and allow yourself to change. We don't have to stay on this path that we go, right, that's what I said I was going to do, and that's what I have to do. We make these contracts to ourselves all of the time, and not allowing ourselves the freedom to break a contract, because we change and we're allowed to change. And half of our learning, I feel, is just being able to give ourselves to be permission to be happy, to just give ourselves permission to say, I no longer want to be in this situation because it's not making me happy. And I just think we just keep plodding away and plodding away and plodding away and thinking, oh, if I do a bit more of this or if I do a bit more of that, I can make a chocolate mud cake out of mud. And we can't always do that. All right, so for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I love the universe. I love the universe, and it just blows me away. So focused intentions, apparently, people, is what we're doing. And the light is not great in here at the moment, and I have my good glasses on, so I'm shining it to the light. So Diana, and I love Diana, and what I love about her, and again, she's come up before, and I love the moon above her head. And so what that is, the half moon, and what I really feel is I connect energetically into the meaning, because I'm asking her in this moment to reveal to me what her message is. And what I'm really drawn to is this beautiful representation of higher consciousness. This is our crown chakra. This is when our crown chakra is open, and when our chakras are in alignment, we're connected to the energy and the flow of the universe that flows through to us. And so she represents that she is in alignment and she's connected to her higher self. She's in touch with what it is her soul self is wanting to speak to her about. Focused intentions. So think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. And this is perfect, and this is exactly what I've been talking about. What I'm seeing also is I'm drawn to her arrows. And what I'm getting from that, and what is speaking to me about that right now, is that set your intentions and then aim your arrow. I don't know how, it's a bow and arrow, to release your arrow. Aim your arrow, that's what we're doing, we're aiming. Aim your arrow at your intentions. And then law of attraction, when we are setting intentions or when we're wanting something from life, the key in law of attraction is allowing, is releasing and allowing. So set your intentions. What is it that you're wanting to achieve for the rest of the financial year, or even in your life? It doesn't have to be in a time frame. Set it, Be clear on it. So the way to achieve a goal in the best possible and have the best possible outcome in achieving that is to be sure that you're setting the goals for you. If the purpose or the outcome of that goal is for other people, then that's beautiful and it's great because we're all here to be of service in some way. But if you're not in that picture of that goal or that intention, and if it's not for your highest good, it's not going to have the power or the stability or the foundation or the strength to really come to you, because it's not in alignment with your highest good. So your intention should be for your highest good. Then you're wanting to really breathe life into that intention. Feel it. What is it going to feel like when you achieve it? See it. What does it look like? When you've achieved that goal, what does it look like? What is it? What does the picture look like? What do the images look like? And then breathe life into it also, but what is it going to sound like? What does that sound like to you when you've achieved that goal? And really put yourself into who you are in that space. See it through your own eyes. And that is a way for you to actually set an achievable goal. But the key is to release it into the universe and say, thank you, I know that will come to me for my highest good. Thank you, universe, for placing me in the right place, the right time, and the right circumstances and the right mindset, so that all that I am aiming to achieve can easily and gracefully be mine. And so it is. So yes, so really calling on the energy of Diana, because she is just beautiful. Feel her energy. Feel and see, I can sense her determination, her strength, her unwavering faith and belief that she will achieve all that she's wanting to achieve. So really call on her energy to assist you with that this week. So Thursday and Friday. I'm not going to say this right. I'm going to try. I love this card and I love the energy of this beautiful man. Joao Cool, Dharma Unfolding. Ooh, I love the energy of these cards this week. So remember that you are on a path. Thank you. Take one step at a time to happiness. Oh, how perfect is this? I love it. And so what I'm drawn to energetically is I'm connecting to the energy of the essence of who this card represents. Is there's a deep sense of calmness. I'm feeling calm within myself. And I'm feeling a deep sense of everything is working out exactly how it should be. I'm feeling a deep sense of, and I'm connecting to the gold in the color around this card and the energy of this man as he brings through his beautiful compassion. And what I'm really sensing also as I'm connecting to him is one day at a time, focusing on the present moment. So when we project into the future, and this is why it's important to let our goals and our intentions go, because if you focus so much on the outcome of that, really what you're doing then is you're recognizing, and this is law of attraction, you're focusing your attention on it not being there and the absence of it. And so when you're focusing on the absence of it, then you can't have yourself in the allowing state. And so what I really feel that his message is that he is bringing through is he's really bringing through a sense of trust, of peacefulness, and of coming back to the breath. He's making me want to focus on my breath. And so this is all about being in the present moment, of feeling gratitude and appreciation for where you are at right now and all that you have. And as you raise your vibration through that sense of gratitude and appreciation, you are in fact being more in alignment to allow all that you're asking for to come to you. Because as you raise your vibrations to where it is that you're wanting to be, it's allowing you the opportunity to be there in a more fundamental way, in a way that is more sustainable and in a way that brings you the greatest joy. And so I really love his energy. It's really about taking one step, but it's about focusing on things that are in your life that bring you happiness now, not in the future, because the future never comes. This is what I love, right? Fear and anxiety is all about what's happening in the future, which are fantasized events appearing real. Let's think about that. We are projecting an image out into the future, and the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. And then you're projecting out into the future and your body is responding. So if that's a great, beautiful goal that you have, fantastic. That's a great response to have. But fear and anxiety comes from fearful projections of things that we're worrying about in the future. And so when we're doing that, we're draining our energy. But if you were to take yourself today, 5 years in the future, and when you get there, it's still only going to be now, because the future is still going to be the future. We never get to the future. It never happens. There is no future. Yes, I get that there is things in the future. I get this, right, on a realistic base. But let's talk about this in a different aspect and a higher perspective. When you get there, it's still only now. If you go 5 years in the past to today and take yourself back to where you were then, it's still only now. It's not the past, it's still only now. And this is where the essence of being in the now and being in the present moment comes from, because we miss our lives. Life is moving by so fast. And if we're continuously projecting ourselves out into the future, then we're missing life. We're not actually an active participant in life. So for Saturday and Sunday, oh, I love this. This is my favorite card, and as a student of A Course in Miracles, I absolutely love it. And what is the Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit is the bridge between God consciousness, source, all that is, whatever you want to call it, or the universe. And it is the bridge between that essence and you in your physical form. And so this is what I work with, is if I'm wanting to, before I started today, I actually sat here and called on this energy and asked that beautiful energy to flow through me, to use my eyes, my ears, my heart, my mouth, my hands, my feet. And I did the same with the angelic realm as well. I asked for them to come in and really work with me to raise my energy so that I can channel and really hear the messages that are coming through. And so this is all about expecting miracles. And A Course in Miracles is all about miracles and how there are no degrees of difficulty. And what that means is there is no limits to what is available to you in this lifetime. There are no limits to what you can manifest in this lifetime. The block that we have is our own beliefs that we are not worthy, in our own beliefs that we are separate from the universe, and in our own beliefs that we have to suffer in order to have happiness. There is this human collective that we have to go through turmoil, that we have to go through pain, that we have to fight for everything in order to feel on some level that we actually deserve to have it. And it blows my mind, because I've myself have lived my life in this way for such a long time. Why do we have to suffer? Why do we have this belief that we aren't these amazing beings that have the ability to create? We are creating. Thoughts become things. What you think becomes reality. We are so powerful, yet we are taught that we are separate from that power, and we are taught that we are small, and we are taught that we have to buy material things and consumerism in order to be happy. And so the Holy Spirit is here. The energy of the Holy Spirit is here to flow through us to break the veils. So something that I love to say is I love to say, thank you, Holy Spirit, for revealing the truth to me in this situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for lifting the veils of the illusion of this life and showing me the truth of all that is. Because there is only love. Love, the Course in Miracles teaches that love is the only truth that there is. And all fear-based thoughts and emotions are from the ego mind to keep us separate and to keep us limited and to keep us unhappy and to keep us small. So remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. The universe has my back is one of my favorite, absolute favorite sayings that I use all of the time. Everything is always working out for me is another affirmation that I use all of the time. If I'm feeling overwhelmed, I love this as well because, you know, we often feel that we don't have enough time. And I always say to the universe, if I'm feeling rushed, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I have more than enough time to achieve all that I need to achieve. I have more than enough time to achieve all that I need to achieve. Everything is always working out for me. The universe has my back. You are in the vibrational frequency of allowing miracles to reveal themselves to you in your life when you focus your attention on gratitude and appreciation. So each morning, no matter what it is in your home, around you, and it may sound materialistic, but it's an abundance mindset. I'm so grateful that I am abundant enough to have an iPad. I'm so grateful that I am able to sit in this space and share my voice and my truth to you. I'm so grateful that you're sitting there listening to that. I'm so grateful for the hot water that I have in my shower. You know, I'm so grateful for the light that I have. You know, there's so much that we are so blessed to have in this life that we kind of really just take for granted. And it's like, well, it's an expectation. But it's about acknowledging the miracles that are already occurring in your life. And they can be as simple as somebody stopping and saying hello to you. That in itself is a miracle. So I hope that these messages serve you well. Please be kind and gentle with yourself. And as always, I'm so very blessed and grateful that you're here listening to this at this time. Namaste, blessed be. Thank you.